Hey, I'm Amanda from theintuitivewife.com. If pendulums have just started showing up on your radar and you're not quite sure what they are or how to use them, then this video is for you. Hey, I'm Amanda, the Intuitive Wife. If you are a regular, welcome back. If you are new and maybe we're just crossing paths for the first time, then welcome to my channel. Either way, I'm happy to have you here. Today's video is basically Pendulum 101. What is it? How do I use it? That is what you're going to find out in this video. So if you're ready to get into it, hit that like button and subscribe, and let's go. Okay, so what is a pendulum? Basically, a pendulum is not something that tells you your future. It is something that reads your own internal energy. It could be something you haven't admitted to yourself yet, something you haven't really come to terms with yet. If you are internally telling yourself yes or no, your pendulum is going to read it. So what exactly is a pendulum? Technically, for lack of a better word, it is an object that has something weighted at the bottom of it. So this could be a necklace, it could be a string with a sewing needle hanging from it, it could be a crystal at the bottom of a chain like this one, and there's a whole bunch of different crystals. That is not something I plan on covering in this video, but keep in mind, if you do get a pendulum with a crystal at the bottom, you will need to treat it like every other crystal that you own, meaning when you first get it, you will need to cleanse it. You will also need to cleanse it every once in a while to cleanse it of stagnant energy. So now you know what a pendulum is, you know what it looks like, you know you need to cleanse it when you first get it, but now how do you use it? Basically, you're going to start asking it yes or no questions. But before you do that, you have to figure out what a yes looks like and what a no looks like. I would recommend resting your elbow on a table or something. I'm in not a very good position to show this to you, so I'm going to try my best here. Typically, a yes is a clockwise motion and a no is a counterclockwise motion. You're going to hold up your pendulum and say, show me the answer yes. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's starting to move in a clockwise motion. And if I say, show me the answer no, again, trying really hard not to move my arm, which is pretty hard to do actually, it will start to move in a counterclockwise motion. If your yes is not clockwise and your no is not counterclockwise, your pendulum is not broken. They just all have their own little personality, for real, and you just need to get used to how it is that they try to speak to you. Typically, a yes is a clockwise and a no is a counterclockwise. It is not always the case, and nothing is wrong if your pendulum shows you something other than that. Okay, so you've gotten your pendulum, you've cleansed it, you figured out what a yes looks like and what a no looks like. Now it's time to start asking it some questions. Start with something simple, like my name is Amanda. Clockwise. My name is Joe. Counterclockwise. So asking your pendulum yes or no questions is probably the easiest way to use your pendulum, but it's not the only way. If you're finding this video interesting so far, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Another way to use your pendulum is if you are looking to narrow down your options. For example, and I see this a lot with spiritual entrepreneurs, they create a package or a program and they're not quite sure what to price it at. They want to price it at, let's say, $3.99 or $4.99. Write on one piece of paper, on one side $3.99 and on the other side $4.99, or of course whatever the price is that you're thinking of. And then ask your pendulum, what should I price this program at? And hold it over the paper. And it will go in whichever direction / price point feels best to you. You can do this with different things, of course. That was just the first example that came to mind. If you are just getting started, I personally would recommend sticking to either yes/no questions or getting a beginner-friendly pendulum mat or pendulum board. Same thing, different material. I'll leave some links down in the description box below for some beginner-friendly mats or boards that you could look at if that's something you're interested in. So now you know what a pendulum is and how to use it. Now it's time to go nuts and ask your pendulum a million questions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.